All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have the PlayStation version of Mortal Kombat 4. This is another viewer request going out to Bodan Pakura 9590. So thank you very much for that request. Now, Mortal Kombat 4 wasn't one of my favorite Mortal Kombats. It's pretty far down the list, to be honest, and after playing through a little bit of this before recording this, I gotta say it's probably one that I won't return to after this playthrough. I just, you know what, like back in the day when it came out, I was really upset when I saw that they hadn't used digitized characters, and it was a bit of a turnoff. But you know, being a young guy back in the day, you know, a huge Mortal Kombat fan, regardless, I had to give it a chance. And you know what? I bought it for the PlayStation. I had it for the N64. I had only seen it a handful of times in the arcade, but I think the first time I played it was actually on the PlayStation. I don't even think it was the arcade was the first time. But it was at a local theater of mine, and alongside Ultimate MK3 also. And I found when I'd go there, I just ended up playing more Ultimate MK3 over this game. When Virtua Fighter came out, you know, they were pushing the limits of the hardware. Virtua Fighter though was another one. When I first saw it, I wasn't a fan of it at all. It was Tekken 3 that got me into the 3D style fighters. That was the first one that I actually really liked, and ended up playing more of those style fighters afterwards. But Mortal Kombat 4, I tell you, I was let down personally. But you know what? I did end up, like I said, getting the games, and you know, I was young. I played the hell out of it. I ended up really liking it back in the day after that. And you know, for a while, I was playing it there. I liked watching the endings and the full motion cutscenes on the PlayStation. I liked that it was a little easier too. You know, the combos were basically the same for every character. You could do the same like 3-4 hit combos for every character, and the simplicity of that was pretty cool. But there was just so much that I thought was underwhelming. I didn't like Shinnok being the end boss, just being a regular character in the game. I wasn't a fan of him being the end boss. In the arcade, there was no Goro, but I didn't know that until actually seeing the arcade, because the PlayStation version had Goro as a sub boss. So, anyways, today that's what this is. We're gonna play Mortal Kombat for the PlayStation 1. And like I said, I don't know, you know what, because it's a viewer request, I have no problem doing it, but this isn't one that I just pick up and play a lot. I did purchase the version on GOG.com, however, and that one's pretty cool, like it works well, but you have to use the analog stick for that for some reason, so maybe I'll show that in a further video, down the road, but yeah, I don't see myself returning to this one very much anymore. It's not one that I just want to go to and play just for fun, out of the blue kind of thing. Not on this anyways. You know what? The Dreamcast version is all right. I like the amount of content in that Dreamcast version. And so I can see myself returning to that a couple times every year. But the PS1 version, nah, not a big fan. But anyways, I do appreciate the support of the channel to, what is your name again? Bodan Pakura 9590. So this video is for you in particular. Thank you very much for the request. I've spoken enough. Let's get into some gameplay. All right, Bodan Pakura 9590, Mortal Kombat 4 for the PlayStation 1. Due to, I don't know, copyright, YouTube, whatever, however they deal with this kind of stuff, this version includes a commercial in the beginning. Fortunately, I don't think I can show that commercial, so we're going to skip past that. Now, Mortal Kombat 4 was not liked as much as the other Mortal Kombat, as the original Mortal Kombat. That's for sure. That's how I saw it anyway. All of my friends and stuff, when I was younger, they weren't big into this version. When this one came out myself, I was a little disappointed that they had veered from the digital characters of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. That's not to say I didn't play the hell out of it. That's not to say that I didn't own it for the PlayStation 1. You know what? Because it was Mortal Kombat, I still had it. Still played the hell out of it. And back in the day, I did like it. Haven't played a lot of it in the last 20 years, that's for sure. You'll notice the sidestep in and out I like to have on my my left side. Run and block are always R2 and R1 for me. I like that configuration more. But yeah, this game was hit or miss for a lot of people, and this is where a lot of people didn't want anything to do with Mortal Kombat anymore. I wasn't in that boat. I always loved Mortal Kombat regardless. I tell you, after this one though, my next favorite one was ended up being Mortal Kombat 9. But that's not to say I didn't play the others that came after this as well, the whole 3D era of the Mortal Kombat games. So let's get into arcade mode here. I don't remember a lot of the moves, a lot of the finishers, but I do have the moves in front of me, so I will be performing some. Now, if you push block and start, you get alternate costumes. Every character has 3 costumes. I can't remember what Raiden's 3rd costume is, but I'm going to start off with Raiden anyways.
Choose your destiny.
And you know what? I'm no novice warrior master, but what the hell? Let's do a beginner for 1 extra battle. Why not? The combos in this game are the same for everybody. I mean, they all do have specific combos, but really, high punch, high kick kind of thing is a combo that works. So I'm not sure what the difference is here with Raiden's costume. Oh, what the fuck? Well, one thing I liked about this was the outrageous sound effects. Oh, you know what? I am playing on medium. So he does have his teleport in this one. If you push low kick instead, you'll do a backbreaker or bone breaker. His, oh, there it is. So his, yeah, Honey Marmalade is forward low kick in this one. For some reason, kind of dumb. Kind of dumb that they would change it for no real reason. But yes, that's what it was. Lightning instead is down back low punch. So you had to get used to new moves too. You can pick up items in the foreground, background. So his 3-hitter, 4-hitter, like I said, high punch, back, high kick. See if we can do a fatality. You hold block, you push forward, back, up, high kick. Forward, back, up, high kick. Now they all had weapons in this too. A lot of people like the speed in this game. I like the sound effects. That's probably my favorite part. But again, forward. Ah, there we go. Kaboom! Head hits the screen.
Fatality.
So the PlayStation did a very good job at converting this from the arcade over to a home system. The N64 also, that version is very well done as well. It's the same without loading, and the full motion video you get too. Whew. Subs coming in hot. Subs coming in hot. So basically, you can beat this entire game just with your simple 3-hit combo. And yes, they do have weapons. You can pick up their weapons too. Ooh. But I've only played this one in the arcade maybe a handful of times. I do remember it at a local movie theater. And the truth is, I didn't play it a heck of a lot there either. Even when I saw it, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was beside it in the theater at the same time.
Round 2. Fight!
So I usually just went over to Ultimate MK3 and played that instead. Seeing this in the arcade was cool though. Obviously with the Quan Chi on the side, there was a huge presence to this cap. And when you would see it, look at that, a bit of a glitch there, he was on my feet. His fatality, his next one is down, up, high punch. Ooh, I think it was. I thought it was. Maybe you got to be standing a little further. I don't know. Down, up, high punch. There are pit fatalities in this. There's the prison fan, and in this one, Goro's lair. You got the spikes at the top. Forward back is his mallet, I believe. There you go. And these stones too, like the objects that you can pick up and throw at the characters too, are usually takes off, I think it's like a quarter of power. Could be wrong. Fujin, cool character. Controls the wind, you see him in Mortal Kombat mythologies. Oh. He's got his little crossbow with him.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, my leg! Controls the wind, obviously. I like how you have Shinnok's amulet as your wind marker there instead of like an MK logo or something. There are no friendships, babalities, nothing like that in this version. Strictly fatality. Oh, I'm sorry over there! Like I said, very crazy sound effects. Maybe I should have won a little easier. Superb! Oh, you slug in a ditch. Alright, so let's use another character. I do like seeing your character die at the end here. It's always pretty cool. He falls on the spikes, but we're not going to do that yet. Let's try Reptile with the original Reptile skin. There we go. So again, his acid spit's different in this. Down, forward, high punch, he spits acid. So again, them changing the moves too is kind of a turn-off also, because you're so used to using the characters like Reptile and, you know, forward, high punch, or forward, high punch, low punch kind of thing. I might have to tweak the difficulty.
Round 2. Fight!
Get that move. Ooh, there we go. Excellent. I do like Reptile's fatality. There's a couple of them. He's got some moves. The pixelation, like the 3D on the PlayStation 1, I found wasn't the greatest. A lot of polygons. Again, that's another reason I wasn't a big fan of the art style in this. It reminded me too much of like Virtua Fighter, which I wasn't a fan of Virtua Fighter at all. Alright, we can do it. Totally forgot his face chewing fatality.
Round 1. Fight!
Well, you know what? We are using the third skin of Reptile right now. We must already be at the third skin. I thought we were just using the regular costume. I didn't even realize that we were using Ninja Reptile. I'm gonna throw you over there! Cracks your neck. Over the top. Up, down, 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 high punch is his other fatality. If we win, we can try that. Boom!
Finish him.
Another failed fatality. Quan Chi was always a cool character to use. He was kind of easy to cheat the computer with, and his fatalities was just everybody else's fatalities except the leg pull one, obviously. So I gotta say, the Dreamcast version is my version of choice. I'd rather play that one. It has more characters. However, there's so many glitches in that. In the version that I have the yellow disc version. That it doesn't always work when I go to play through it in its entirety. Look at that.
Finish him.
There we go, another loss. Reptile, definitely not one of my best characters. He falls to his ultimate demise. Let's continue. You know what? Let's go with fan favorite, obviously. Scorpion's always cool. But I won't go to Scorpion yet. You know what? Let's do Quan Chi. Quan Chi. His leg beatdown fatality, one of my favorites. You got the living forest stage, always cool. This move here, though, it's like the equivalent of, I don't know, Shiva's like teleport stomp, Kentaro's teleport stomp. I find you can pretty much take on the opponent with just that move alone. But let's do the leg beatdown fatality first. You hold low kick and then you push forward, down, forward. And you release low kick. One of the easy ones, but one of the cooler fatalities. Got me a skull. Didn't work either. What the hell's going on here? My fatalities are working. Game's gonna be done before I even get to do one. Alright, let's try the other one. Up, up, down, down, low punch. Hopefully we can get one more fatality in before the ending of this. Oh, my leg! That's the nut punch in this one. Oh my goodness. There is a pit fatality in this, but let's try to do actual fatality anyways.
Round 2. Fight.
I can get it. Get. I do like picking them up with the low kick button and breaking their legs or whatever. There we go. It's always funny to watch. Alright.
Wins. Round 3. Fight.
My goodness. The range for this fatality is kind of dumb.
Finish him.
Like, you know what? I can't get a single fatality to work in this one. Even Mimic, which was one of the easiest fatalities, up, up, down, down, low punch, couldn't get it on this. So here we go. Last two bosses. Goro. A lot of spamming of cheap combos against Goro seems to work. It'll hit maximum damage if I just keep doing it. Goro wasn't in the arcade version. They included him on this version and on the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, and on the N64 versions. It was a very cool addition. You could actually use him too with codes, I believe. But like I said, this game just, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me like it used to. I know there are some who still really love this game, but I could never really get into it. Look at that. And then look at that. I was gonna say I escaped him the first time. Alright, let's see if I can get past him. Let's go with Liu Kang. Like I said, the one cool thing about this version is the full motion video endings, as well as the intros and such. Got a nice looking Daniel LaRusso style Liu Kang here. Can I break Goro? Break his back. Alright, he's actually pretty tough. Camera angles were also all over the place too in this one. To me, it seemed very unpolished, this game. And to me, it didn't feel like Mortal Kombat anymore. All right, Goro's kicking my ass. There's got to be another strategy here. So the costumes too are all stuck at the third costume for everybody right now. So if I hold start and push block, it's going to be the normal costumes now, I believe. But you know what? Scorpion actually has a pretty cool third costume. So let's use Scorpion. Loading. No, that's not the one. He has one where he's got his mask off, I believe. The damage there for the get over here uppercut. There are no jumping combos like Ultimate Mortal Kombat. You can't jump, punch, and then continue a combo, I believe. You can sweep him too in this.
Scorpion wins.
Kind of an orange scorpion there. Now, unfortunately, you can't finish Goro and you can't finish Shinnok. Goro looked like he was just walking away still. I like that you can sweep him, it always looks funny. It's interesting that that he laughs, the announcer, on an uppercut, because the uppercut doesn't do much damage to him at all. Scorpion seems like the way to go. They did do a very good job at Goro's lair here, I think. In the 3D aspect, it looks really cool. Get out of here.
Wins.
So unfortunately, I didn't get any fatalities. I think I got one fatality to work. Kind of sucks. But, you know, the controls were a little awkward for this one, I found, too.
Round 1. Fight.
And Shinnok as the end boss, I was really upset about this, too, back in the day, because I felt, you know, he's just another character that you can use. If anything, it should have been Goro as the end boss. Just because, yeah, you can use Shinnok. He's the same size as you. He doesn't really look menacing, and, well, he can, you know, his moves are a little better than most. He was still a very underwhelming end boss. That's what I thought.
Round 2. Fight.
He's going to throw that. Usually if they're right over the objects, they tend to throw it. And if you're able to throw the skull, I mean, it does tons of damage. Oh, picked up his weapon. I was hoping to toss it. Scorpion does have all his moves from the other one. Harpoon. He has extra move there, which is a toasty is basically a move in the game. And he does have a weapon, forward high kick. I don't use their weapons very often in this. That is it. Alright, so we still managed to beat it, medium difficulty. Once again, this was for Bohan Pakura 9590, requested Mortal Kombat 4 for the PlayStation 1. So thank you very much for that request. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate the support of the channel. Let's watch the ending as it loads up.
By defeating you, Sub-Zero, I have avenged the death of my family and clan. Now my soul can finally rest.
Your soul will never rest, Scorpion. The Lin Kuei may have been responsible for your murder, but your family's true killer still remains free.
If you are not the murderer, then who is?
I am the one you seek. To defeat my nemesis Sub-Zero, I needed the power of a Spectre. You've done my bidding well, Scorpion. But now I must return you to the Netherrealm. Never!
So corny. And there you have it. We'll let the credits roll. Thank you very much for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate it. Mortal Kombat 4, PlayStation 1. Enjoy the rest of your day.